Hi guys, it's Dave from Real Life. Welcome to this ECW watch along. Hopefully some more people will turn up into the chat real soon. If you are working in the background, you can come and say hello now. I am alive. Just waiting for you guys to respond. Austin316, shout out to you. How are you doing, my friend? Yeah, looks like quite a lack of people in the chat so far. Yeah, we'll just hang around for a bit and wait for some others to show up. I'm just going to say that this is an adult stream, so there's a possibility of a bit of swearing. If you're under the ages of 16, yeah, this might not be the stream for you. But Austin316, how are you, my friend? Let me know how you are, and can you hear me? As always, it's the only question that I ever ask. Yeah, I'm good, Austin. I think a lot of people have gone over to see Wrestling's prediction video. Oh, other mother, hello. How are you, Sam? Hope you're doing well. Just waiting. Where is everybody else? Yeah, I think C Wrestling's got a video out at the minute, so a lot of people are probably over there. We'll start in a couple of minutes. We'll just wait for a few more people to come into the chat, and then probably start in about 10 minutes time. So we can just casually chat between ourselves for now. So Austin, thoughts on Lacey Evans' pregnancy? What did you think? Let me know. And there's an neck scratch for you. Yeah, I don't know why this is quite slow today, to be fair. Yeah, just waiting for more people to show up. It's just the three of us. It looks like that for now, Sam. Yeah, kind of. Where's James? Is he forgot? Somebody needs to like pick him up and get him into the chat. He were looking forward to this, so I have no idea. There were a fair few people that showed up a lot earlier who popped into the chat, but I don't know where they are right now. I think you're the father, Dave. Oh, I don't think Lacey Evans thinks I'm the father. I wonder if they're going to replace her with in the Elimination Chamber match with well, not the match in the chamber, but the match we ask her, the title match. Losing the mic. J14, welcome, my friend. Very scarce chat at the minute. Move that up a little bit. I've had to enlarge the chat so I can see it. I'm using my phone. So yeah, hope that's okay for everybody else. I'm just making sure that I can see everybody's messages. Right, I'm going to run through the match card while we wait for some more people to come. We've got, as you can see on the screen, it's Dan E. Allen versus the Broad Street Bully. Then, for some reason, we get Bubba Ray Dudley, who, as we all know, is Bubba Ray Dudley. He is taking on the Broad Street Bully. So Broad Street Bully is going to be busy for the first bit of this show. Then we go into the third match of the card, which is Conan versus Jason Knight. James Chadwick, shout out to you, my friend. Yeah, it is a non-PG stream, so fill your boots, just no C word. Yeah, any other swear word is acceptable today, just not the C word. Hostin just says that Lacey Evans is going to be a part of the family since the husband of Dave. Oh, she's my husband, so I'm the female. Okay. That's fine. The fourth match on the card is Stevie Richards versus Del Puerto Riganio. I have no idea how you pronounce his last name. A Mexican wrestler, I believe. Oh, James was just having tea. Awesome. There's fifth match is Pitbulls versus the Eliminators. Then we have at number 6, the sixth match on the card, Rey Mysterio Jr. versus Psychosis in a Mexican death match. I don't know what a Mexican death match is. Maybe they have to heat a lot of chilies. And then we have got Two Cold Scorpion with the Sandman versus Public Enemy in, I can't even begin to start with this one. It is in an ECW TV title is on the line. The tag team championships is on the line, and then the winner gets an opportunity to face the ECW champion. Yeah, the stipulations in these are ridiculous. Eighth match is Axel Rotten versus JT Smith. Then we have got Bill Alfonso versus Todd Gordon. Then we've got Mikey Whipwreck versus Steve Austin. Then the second to last match is Sabu versus Hack Myers. And then the night's main event is Terry Funk, Tommy Dreamer versus Raven and Cactus Jack. I mean, it's stacked full of legends, or big name wrestlers, people we know a lot about through watching WWE. So yeah, the card is stacked. Also gonna say that I am also watching the Liverpool Leipzig game, so my attention is on that as well as the wrestling. So if I do lose, is my volume low? Let me just check and see if I can sort that out. Let me know. Is that any better, guys? Am I coming better with the volume? Let me know if that sounds a lot better. Obviously, I cannot tell at this end. Yeah, just let me know if that's any better, if that's improved. If not, I might have to do something else. Matthew Numes, hello. How are you? You were in the chat early doors. Ah, right, cool. Thanks, James. Yeah, this is a non-PG stream, so if you want to swear, guys, fill your boots, as I'm sure I will be soon enough. Sean Rosette, how are you doing? Yes, we can hear you better. Thank you, Sean. Sean, is it? Sean? That's very better. Okay, cool. At least you can all hear me now. That is brilliant. Literally at the start, there was like 2 people in the chat. So I literally thought I was going to be doing this on my own. So you beat Drew Gulak. Yeah, I saw that. What on your is it 2K wrestling that you play? Awesome, dude. Right, let me know if you're all set up and ready to go with this watch along. It's about 2.5 hours long. Like I said, I've just run through the card. It just looks pretty stacked full of stars. Early, a lukewarm Stone Cold Steve Austin is on this card, so a lukewarm Austin. Let's get this shit started. I don't need to be told twice to swear. Yeah, fuck it. Get the swear words in. Just not the C word. I don't want that one in the chat at all. But yeah, the F bombs, drop them. Dirty jokes if you got them. Share. Let's get some hardcore wrestling watched. By the way, do you like the new setup? Helped by Wrestling Days himself. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. You get to see a bigger version of me rather than me being in a little tiny box. In 2016, my girlfriend beat Emma. Oh, is that the game that you put online the other day? Cool. So you've got to have memory like a saint. Yeah, just let me all know if you're ready to go with the pay-per-view. Just put yes, I'm ready. And then we'll crack on. Update on the Liverpool game so far, it's still 0-0. I'm just waiting for you guys to respond. It looks great. Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? Days did the layout for me. Yeah, I've obviously put the extra bits in, like the chat and all that lot. But yeah, the actual setup was his. So if it looks familiar, that's why. Yeah, just let me know when you're ready. I'm ready. I'm watching the game though. Too. Yeah, I'm watching the game as well, James. So if my attention does get a little bit distracted, it's because something's going off in that. Looks like Liverpool are doing okay. Right. So Matthew, you've made my girlfriend a superstar in 2K16 and 2K20, but not 2K18 yet. Okay, cool. That's awesome. Right, so James is ready to watch. Everybody else, because I'm going to press start in a minute. Right, we've just got an advert, so who else actually thinks that the Fiend is definitely showing up at the chamber? Just nick the sound on that. Yeah, so I'm ready to go. So if you guys are, I will press start. Yeah, I'm just waiting for you guys in the chat to say you're ready. No, James is ready. Like I said, the first match is going to be Dan E. Allen versus the Broad Street Bully. I'm going to be in the chamber. Cool, dude. Right, I take it as everybody's ready. I'm going to press start. Let's get the watch along on the way. So 1, 2, 3, go. And we start off with Joe E. Styles. Amazing how most of these promos were cut in Paul Heyman's mother's basement. These weren't even at the arena. These were cut before the program started. Jody is right. I think we get him at the Chamber. He won't actually see him until Mania. Yeah, he's not going to be in a match until Mania for sure. Ghost of Maniacs, hello, hi, how you doing, my friend? Yeah, I think Fiend will have some effect in the Chamber match. Indie View Wrestling podcast, high five. Well, we'll just do that high five. You know, through the internet. Power to you. Welcome to the chat. Yeah. I can see why people are buzzing about last night. I think, to be honest, if it hadn't been for the Lacey Evans stuff, I do think that overshadowed everything. What was Alexa, to be fair. Yeah, we are starting. We've got two guys in the ring. One totally looks like a jobber. With his yellow pants, what is that? He's got 499 written on his bum. Yeah, this is not fair well for him. ECW crowd, always fantastic. So we were shouting out Johnny Bates in the chat, who is part of the Indie View podcast with Coaster Maniacs. Yeah, they're just looking. Oh, here comes the Dudleys. Sign Guy Dudley, Big Dick Dudley. All the Dudleys. Oh, looks like Big Dick Dudley has had a bit of an accident. And here comes Bubba Ray Dudley. I'm going to add him down into this section here. If I can get the right ones. No, wrong one. Yeah, the Dudley boys at this time, I don't know if it's actually a freeway. EC fucking W. Yeah, it is hardcore to the max. Look at Bubba Ray Dudley. I mean, he becomes such a legend, but at this point he looks like a complete tool. The only original sign guy is the thing at the back. Yeah, this match has not got underway yet. Slow burner. It's a bit chaotic, which is ECW in a nutshell. Do think this might be actually Bubba Ray's debut match. So he was looking dapper in his suit, isn't he? Yeah, as always, this was filmed on the 18th of November 1995. It comes from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It's in the ECW arena. The attendance is 1,150 of the hardest of hardcore ECW fans. They are cutting a promo at the minute, which I won't be able to hear. Really, Bubba Ray was really good at riling the crowd. Amazing when he went to WWE for the first time. They had him with a stutter. Do you remember that? But. Yeah. So let me know what you guys thought of last night's Raw. Who is Lacey Evans' baby's dad? And who do you think is replacing Lacey Evans in the championship match at the weekend? WWE need to sign Willow as Jeff Hardy's offense is so similar. Hey fuckers, ballyho, mofo. William Ency in the chat, coming straight in with the F-bomb. Nice one, my friend. Plenty of warnings coming into this stream that it is a non-PG stream. I mean, the thumbnail itself tells you that this is adult content. So if you are sensitive, then fuck off. No snowflakes in this chat. Can't be fucking doing with that, mate. We're watching ECW, for God's sake. I mean, it's hardcore, it's going to be messy, it's going to be bloody. And they're going to be swearing in their promos. So if you're not down with that, fuck off. Little rant from me, Dave in Rant Life. Wasn't it great when Days last night went a bit pornographic with his comment? Yeah, kind of funny. Haha, ballyhoo, Dave. Yeah, get fucked, lol. Yeah, I can't do with snowflakes. Do your head in. People just moaning about everything. It's pathetic. Get a life. Can't do it. Indie View podcast. So Swamp Manor isn't allowed. Isn't allowed in this stream. Why is Swamp Manor not allowed in this stream? Oh, because he's a snowflake. Let me know why he's not allowed in this stream. Because he should be allowed. I have no restrictions on anybody coming into these streams. I've got an issue with no one. If they've got an issue with me, then I don't know about it. But everyone's welcome. That match literally lasted seconds. Bubba Ray Dudley destroyed, I think, the Broad Street Bully. The first match, the Dan E. Allen match, didn't even happen. Bubba Ray's come in and destroyed the Broad Street Bully. So we're going to go on to the next match. I'm going to type that in because there's going to be a lot of shenanigans going off tonight, I think. And that is Conan. I hope I spell his name right. Versus Jason Knight. Let me know if you know who Jason Knight is. So I have not got a clue. There we go, that's the next match up. Conan versus Jason Knight. That was pretty much a squash. Anna Dawes, is she here? Yeah, hi. Evening nutters. Hi Anna Dawes, how you doing? Awesome to see you in the chat. Which is weird that you're in the chat and I'm here on screen. Seeing as though we're both the same person. So it's kind of weird. Oh, it's all gone dark on ECW right now. And the lighters are out. Well, it's not brought, eh? Bray Wyatt wasn't around at this time. Oh, Sabu has turned up in the ring. In propped up promo. He's with Paul Heyman. He's not due yet on the card. He's due later on. Football is still 0-0, by the way. Did that just lag a little bit then? I can only go on what I can see. We do have on the card Total Eliminators. The Eliminators, Perry Saturn, going up against the Pitbulls later on. Rey Mysterio Jr. as well is on this card. Public Enemy, who always get a good crowd reaction. And yeah, lukewarm Steve Austin is on the card. Paul Heyman is in the ring. God, he looks so young at this point. I think he's still going by the name of Paul E. Dangerously at this point. Co-owner of ECW. I need to clean up a little, but fuck it. My cleaning lady can do it. NC always treating his wenches well. Get to that fucking kitchen, bitch. Sorry, that is totally sexist and I apologise. That is no way to treat your maids. Mine is locked up in the basement. Yeah, I wished I could afford a maid. My place is just a pigsty. When you right into the posters at the back, we've got Sasha Banks and Randy Orton. But I'd put something at the back this time. Sabu is the fucking lunatic. Have you seen him botch? When he goes for certain like chairs and stuff like that. Yeah, he usually misses. So Jason Knight looks the talent, doesn't he? God, we thought, where's Austin? Normally it'd be like, this guy's sexy. But not seen him in chat. He's disappeared for the time being. Obviously it's pretty early still in California where he's from. My den is a mess. Yeah, dude, don't worry. I live in pretty much a pigsty. What you see on camera is not the reality whatsoever. Conan is coming down to ring. This was his full Mexican attire. Was going to be Max Moon in WWE, but he pulled out at the last minutes. Absolute awesome talent. If you've seen this guy wrestle in like TNA particularly, yeah, this guy did turn out to be quite big in Mexico in the lucha libre scene. Where is creepy Austin? Yeah, where is he? Where's he gone? In the fun fact, the person who trained me wrestled Danny Walsh. Yeah, and a chance to wrestle Sabu back in 2013. That's an awesome fact. Yeah, you remember, Johnny, you were talking about Johnny Walsh quite a lot in our interview on the Interview podcast. If you haven't checked that out, please go find it. I think there's links on my channel somewhere. But yeah, go check that out because we did have quite a bit of a conversation about that. And adores Sabu is amazing. Some real barn burner matches in his locker. Yeah, his feud with Taz. Some of the legendary. We were going to get to them further down the line on these ECW pay-per-view watch-alongs. We're still at pretty much the early days of this promotion, so there's some epic matches to come, I am sure. Sorry, was talking. I'm on a call with my sister, but I can listen to the stream and talk at the same time. Yeah, multitasking. Austin, always the lady what can multitask. He launches himself into bands. Yeah, he's a psycho. Oh, we have got a special guest referee for this match. And I did talk about Taz just a second ago. And look who is the referee. As if I planned it, as if I knew. I did know, I've got it written down. Austin, it's cool, keep everything, hope everything's okay. Yeah, I hope your sister is okay, Austin. I don't mean to be rude. If you're on the phone, fair enough. I'm dreading the fact that I could end up getting a phone call myself at some point while I'm on stream. That would be embarrassing, but you've got to take it, especially in my case being a dad. You've got to do it, as that's my responsibility at the end of the day. Let's see. Hey Austin. Hey James, she's talking about stressing about school. What's the school situation in America right now? Are the kids back at school in America? I know that here in the UK, it's still major lockdown. So many schools are open for key worker kids, but that's about it. God, ain't it great when you get family stressing? Okay, there's a major promo cut. I don't really know that much about Jason Knight. If anybody actually recognises him, did he get a role on any other promotion other than ECW? Let me know in the chat if anybody knows who Jason Knight is. It's taken a long time for this match to get started. Don't think it needs all this hot dogging, to be fair. The match is underway. Conan straight in, looking for a power bomb. He's got Jason Knight up, bang, down. 1, 2, 3. Fast count by Taz. That was legitimately a waste of fucking time. Well, Conan just fucking destroyed him within seconds. A lot of hot dogging for no. Jason Knight is trash. We go on to the next match. These matches are fucking quick. So we'll get rid of that match. And we're going on to Stevie Richards versus Al. Probably can say it better than me on the screen. That dude anyway. Oh, he's the Blue Meanies in the crowd. We all know the Blue Meanie. They would go on to form the Blue World Order. A joke, what goes hard comes out soft and wet. Chewing gum. Very true. Very true. Very true. Very true. Pardon. Yeah, absolutely awesome. The Blue Meanie is on the screen. Absolutely gets busted the hell up by JBL at One Night Stand. Then Stevie Richards gets revenge the night after by pretty much brutalising JBL with a fucking chair shot right on his noggin. Stevie Richards was one half of the ECW Tag Team Champions in the last watch along we did. I see that he's got rid of his blonde highlights. Oh, already Puerto Riganio's literally launched himself off the top rope onto him at ringside. And adores with some facts. Jason Knight was with WWE in 92, 93, used an enhancement talent. Well, it's interesting. Yeah, gonna say he never really got anywhere, did he? I don't recognise him. That's one interesting thing about watching these older pay-per-views, is trying to see who was the breakout stars, who made it and who didn't make it. It's so interesting. Obviously, we know what happened to the likes of Stevie Richards and his rolling right to censor. Who was John Cocker? Who was John Cocker? Who's that question to? I love Big D. You love Big D? I'm sure you do, Austin. Yeah, Days told me he loves you back. Did you hear what that prick Meltzer said? Why? What did Dave the prick Meltzer say, James? Okay, I don't pretty much follow the broad streets in wrestling, to be honest. Tend to avoid like the critics. I like looking them up today and seeing just how fucked up they are now. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, Anna Dawes is saying no, James. So James, drop into the chat. What did Meltzer say? Yeah, I'm interested to know. Days, better love me. Austin, there's so much love. Anyway, Austin, you didn't tell me you sent a video into the Wrestling Escape pod. Cheeky monkey. Bet there's no voice or face revealed though, is there? I bet it's just a picture of Days and Triple T. Because that's pretty much what you do. Austin has a gag reflex, true story. I'm sure. What William? You know about this gag reflex? Reflex. He choked on a Pepsi once. He said that if the Fiend will reappear out of Lacey Evans's private area. Wow. If anything, supernatural, that would be a stretch too far, wouldn't it? Stretch too far. Yeah, she would need a C-section to get that guy out of her, wouldn't she? Alright, I'm back now. I can pay attention to the stream. Hear your lovely voice, Dave. Oh, nobody says my voice is lovely, but thank you anyway. Haha, actually happens a lot to me. Yeah. Choking on Pepsi is not a bad thing. Oh, okay, we've moved. Is this the next match now? Oh, is that Jason Knight again? These matches are quick. So I've no idea if a guy is in the ring. It's the first case of the Eliminators. Yeah, it's the Eliminators. Perry Saturn. So it's Pit Bulls versus the Eliminators. Let's put that in caps. So that took a little bit long. Hopefully I've spelt things right. Yeah, pit bulls. There is the sexy Francine with the pit bulls. What is she wearing or not wearing? Anna Dawes lol, knowing Vince, it is a possibility as long as she doesn't give birth to a rubber hand. Yes. Round of applause, Anna. We kind of made a point of that last night. Days was ignoring it though. But yeah, probably would be a rubber hand or a rubber foot of some kind. What if Lacey Evans has a case of Pepsi? The doctor legit pulls out the case of Pepsi and it's a long work per commercial. Oh, jeez. Pepsi. Oh, jeez. Dave, I didn't submit a video to EP. I just asked Daisy if he could DM what I wanted to say, and if he could just say it out loud on the stream. Yeah, I should put you in the list of people what sent in videos, Austin. I saw it on his tweet earlier on today, so just wondered that if you'd have actually put a video in. Saturn was legit there with Benoit. Yes, Perry Saturn just poorly used in WWE, but it was basically through him absolutely destroying a jobber on, I think it was Velocity of some kind of show. Yeah, a jobber literally wound him up the wrong way and he totally battered him. So as payment or like charges, Vince like gave him the mop gimmick. Such a shame. Saturn was truly a talented wrestler. And the Eliminators, one of the best tag teams in ECW history, other than the Dudley Boys. Pitbulls is that, yeah, this is what happens when you put Snoop Dogg and Bow Wow together to become the Pitbulls. We're watching wrestling or some kinky dominatrix. Well, James, I don't know what you're watching, but I'm watching wrestling, bud. But yeah, Francine does look obscene, to be fair. But that girl never wore clothes. Why are we surprised that she's wearing PVC outfit right now? It's like she's almost covered up to what she normally wears. But Saturn in PC in WCW was really good. Yeah, the old radical movement though. He left WCW because obviously he wasn't getting the push that he was deserved there. Pitbulls, is that how you spell their name? Ah, I put Pitballs. Yeah, well, we can have them as Pitballs. Yeah, it's funny that you mentioned that. There we go. Are you happy now? Are we happy now? Well, there's some kinky stuff. Pitballs. David Hall, shout out to you. Having a good old laugh. Yeah. They are pitballs though, aren't they? Let's be fair. It's a non-PG stream, so we can have pitballs. Yeah, we can get away with stuff like that on this channel. Yeah, for now. Idea for you guys, I'm thinking of doing a Wednesday stream as well. So pop in ideas for a watch along for that stream. So yeah, there'll be 3 live streams. Yeah, 2 in 1 week, 1 in the other. Let me know what you'd like to see a watch along for. Just pop it into chat. Yeah, the Pitbulls are dominating at the moment. I think that's Cronus, what is getting dropped to the floor. Let's see, David Hall, okay, Rob, Crowd, Down, Taboo, Tommy Wet, Dreamer. Cool, they're all cool names, and they're what I'm going to be writing in later on when they all wrestle. I mean Dave. What? Are you writing Days again instead of Dave? Why do I keep messing up Dave? And of course, you love us both, Austin. You love us both. This sneaky smile. Porn. ECW's close to porn. Did you see Francine's butt then? And she just went over the thing. Yeah. Madness. Nice little flip over the top rope. I'm actually trying to concentrate on this as well. I'm also watching football, well, soccer to you guys in America. So yeah, trying to. Austin, he so wants a Barbie watch along. Talking to him at DMs yesterday, and he said the same thing. I'm not sure people would tune into a Barbie watch along, Austin. Only you. We could do a Max and Ruby watch along. Or I could just watch paint dry. It's both the same, really, aren't they? David Hall, I like Pitbulls better. But in a non-gay way, of course. Hey, we're with no discrimination in this chat. If you want a B, come see, come sa, that is absolutely fine. No way do I discriminate. Just keep away from my rear end, please. I think Austin's suggestion is honestly more disturbing than anything. Yeah, it's a non-PG stream and he pops in with Barbie watch along. Alarm bells. If William wants to watch porn, does that mean he wants to see Rick and Lacey make a baby? Oh, is that why you put porn? Yeah, we can watch porn. Porn's alright because you don't get to see it on stream. So you can watch what you want, but I don't think you want to see me doing that because that'd be rude. Yeah, like Dave, you're supposed to be talking to chat. It's just like staring off into the distance. Any ECW pay-per-view? Yeah, that is a good idea, but what year? What year would we start? What year would you think is a good year to start with WCW, sorry? Yeah, because I could start from the beginning, but I don't know. I was thinking like Raw, Monday Night Raw, like starting from like 97 onwards. Get into the good stuff of the Attitude Era. Let me know. Because it don't have to be pay-per-views, it can be the shows. Do a Max and Ruby if you don't. Max and Ruby does not interest me whatsoever, Austin. I've never seen it, don't even know what it is until Days of Chat. Oh, my stream has just frozen. It's fine, it's back. Haha, if they re-released that, William Days would get very dirty. What are they re-releasing? Well, everyone would watch that. You guys are insane. Eliminators have just gone for a pin over the Pitbulls. It's half time at the football and it's still 0-0. Not a surprise. Liverpool still 0-0 with Leipzig. That's gone to an advertisement. Didn't see much of that game. What were interesting so far. So if you're not a football fan, you're not missing out. Max and Ruby, boring jobber soccer football. Austin, you just don't understand. Max and Ruby's more an American program, isn't it? I don't even know if it was even aired over here in the UK. It's not something I'd ever check out either, so... James comes in, how dare you, Austin? Yeah, how dare you mention a kids' TV show over football? How dare you? We've got one of the Pitbulls. I think this is Wolf kicking Cronus in the corner. Jason Knight, I believe that is what's just got involved. Yeah. Because tell me, who's the commentary team? Is it just Joey Styles on his own? Because I can't hear the commentary. I can't think of anything to watch. We can watch what William does in his daily life. We could put the fishing channel on. We'll do a fishing watch along. That could be quite fun. I'm leaning more. WCW interests me. Raw, old Raws interest me. So it's a toss-up between them two. Might put a poll out on Twitter and see what comes back on that. Let me know if that's a good idea or not. Next, Austin will be saying wrestling sucks. Oh no, only Raw sucks, not wrestling. Raw just needs to get back to the Attitude Era for me. Lacey Evans had Ric Flair's baby. It would come out of her oven in a robe shouting woo. It would literally be styling and profiling with that baby, wouldn't it? Be limousine riding, jet flying. Age of naught. It'd come out like a jet, wouldn't it? The Bachelorette new one that is on tonight. I can't cope with anything like that. William Bachelorette things are crap. We have something similar over here called Love Island, and it's trash. Literal trash. My phone's just bizzed. Right, I'm just sorting my phone out. That's a good idea. Which is a good idea? Never say never, James. I would never say that. Bachelor is shit. My own office to my ranch. Share to random chores of my business investments. Lol. That could be an interesting program. Could be like, what is it, Tiger King? William Ency, the Snake King, or something along them lines. Bachelor is boring, fake, useless soccer, football. It's a secret. You know the reason why Austin's so mad at soccer is because he's a secret Arsenal fan like Sasuke. That's what the problem is there. He's a secret Arsenal fan. I love Island is fucking shite. Haha, sorry James, I couldn't help myself. Hey Michael, is Michael Lister, shout out to you my friend. He just says, evening guys, hope you are all well. Nice to see you in the chat. We're having a lovely conversation with him on Twitter earlier. Please drop in the chat who you think is going to face Asuka instead of Lacey Evans at the weekend, or is she going to be pulled off the pay-per-view yet again? Matthew Nunes is playing Minecraft. William Ency, so I can bitch about how fucking shitty watching crap is. Yeah, sure. share the crappy crap of TV in the chat. Okay, thanks Austin, mate. You Ranch King, yes, the Ranch King. That is a program that we all need to invest in, William Ency. That would be class. Make it happen. Yeah, we could watch along with those page videos. David Hall. Yeah, have you seen one of them page videos? I have had the pleasure. Very interesting. To Xavier Woods. He's a big boy, isn't he? Just saying. That's good, Michael. I'm doing well too. Asuka versus Joe Mama. Joe Mama. Who's Joe Mama? Thanks, mate. Shout out. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, anytime. Everybody gets a shout out on my channel. I try not to miss anybody out. You're all welcome to be here. We've got Psychosis coming to the ring, so that means I need to change this again. God, these matches are quick. Pitbull's won the last match. If you're not watching, clearly I'm not. This is Rey Mysterio Jr. versus Psychosis. In a Mexican death match. Whatever a Mexican death match is. Yeah, I think it's eating ghost chilies. until somebody shits themselves. There we go. Hopefully I've spelt people's names right now and it's not some innuendo or something like that. What have I missed? Yeah, Asuka versus Billy Kay, that'd be a good one. Dave, do you have Pinterest? No, I don't, mate. I have Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. That's about it. Right, other mother says, sorry, just getting the kids ready for bed. No worries, Sam. Come back when you're ready to join in again. Dave always misses me. I never get a shout. Austin, you've got a shout out straight away, mate. Austin 316, shout out to you. Episode 1. I am in a barn, getting eaten by a sheep, painted on with tiger stripes. Which part of you's getting eaten by that sheep, William? I'm starting to worry. Paige surprised us all. She is a pro beyond our expectations. We didn't know she was a super freak. She's from Norwich. It explains everything about her character. They're all super freaks in Norwich. But all seriousness, I think Asuka will face either Rhea or Taya Valkyrie. Yeah, you did say that in the chat earlier. Taya Valkyrie is a massive shout out, to be honest. Could happen. Anna, right, I'm back, sorry, but have family rule the tech at dinner. Okay, no worries, Anna. Doors. You spell. Oh, no, it's actually the right way of spelling it in ECW. It's not the WWE way of spelling Mysterio. So I spelt it right, Austin. But yeah, you're right, it is spelled differently in WWE. Austin is full of shit. Lol, Dave. Oh, will you hear about the Welsh and the sheep? I mean, I don't know what happens in America with sheep. It's dressing it up as a tiger as well. Kinky stuff, mate. And then I saw one of your chats comments last night, William, where you said you were into bestiality. Oh, all adding up, mate. It's all adding up. So, young Mysterio, he's about like 19 or something here. He's only a baby. This is a Mexican death match. Yeah, don't know what to expect with this. Psychosis coming in. He's looks better with his mask on, doesn't he? Have you seen him with his mask off? He's part of the Mexicals, what were in SmackDown. Yeah, he looks 10 times better with his mask on. Michael says, anyway, guys, got to go. Have work in the morning. Enjoy the watch along. Stay safe. Speak to you all soon. Laters. Thanks for dropping by, Michael. Much appreciated. Always lovely talking to you, mate. Enjoy work in the morning. I'm at work tomorrow night. So, yeah, this is my last night off. So, yeah. Have fun. Stay safe. Yeah, have a good sleep. James Chadwick, sheep shaggers. Yeah, the Welsh. I'm part Welsh. I'm not a sheep shagger though. I don't think I've ever met a sheep. Only sheep I've ever met is Nobby the sheep off the Ghost Train here in the UK. That were only because they were on TV. I want to be abused by a woman. You should want to be abused by women, Austin. Monica King is definitely on your case, buddy boy. If you stop fancying Days and Triple T, you've got a ready-made girl there, mate. I wasn't into it, only if I was left for a year in the wilderness, nothing. Yeah. I think if anybody was left in the wilderness for that long, the curiosity would set in, wouldn't it? I couldn't fathom it, to be honest. Austin says he only knows Shaun the Sheep. almost was freaking scary on Raw Monday. I'm glad the ref told Bigfoot to get into the back to the mountains where they came from. Finish Yogi and yeah, he should play. You almost should be Yeti, shouldn't he? Yeah, if he ever brought that character back, he'd be the perfect Yeti. WCW or Yeti, yeah, almost. That'd be awesome. And adores, well, we're back to normal then, Dave. I'm in the work in the morning, you're at work in the afternoon. Well, yeah, both missing streams. Yeah, this way it is. I'm back for SmackDown now, so that's always cool. I'm going to risk watching Elimination Chamber, even though I know I'm up early in the morning, so I'm going to literally get no sleep on Sunday. But something tells me I can't miss Elimination Chamber this weekend. Something's going to go down, and I want to be able to see it live. Yeah. Austin, hashtag days and Austin 2021, hashtag triple T and Austin 2021. Dreams of 2021. Oh fuck no, not the Yeti. Yeah, the Yeti with the amazing move. Where he came down to the ring and was hugging. Was it Hogan? He was hugging. It was the most pathetic bear hug in the history of bear hugs. I wanted almost to be a Maasai warrior. Weird. I'm available for SmackDown, but unable to watch Elimination Chamber live. Well, I wouldn't be able to watch it live, but I'm sneaking. My work won't be happy me going into work tired, but yeah. Oh, Austin, cheeky question. What are you drinking, Dave? It's an energy drink, mate. Yeah, it's just a cheap local supermarket energy drink. But it's high in sugar. Totally bad for my health, but I needed to have a bit of a drink. Almost killed. Yeah, had almost killed Xavier Woods. Fun fact. Yeah, almost is just a beast. I can see him dominating next year. I think the steady build for this year has to happen. I don't know how well he's developed in his wrestling skills, but I think he is certainly one we should be watching out for in next year's Royal Rumble. What's the difference between a prostitute and a drug dealer? The prostitute can was her crack and spell it again. Drug deal and the prostitute can wash her crack and spell it again. I'll exit the stage left. Okay, energy drink for what? You took her out last night in bed. I was in bed alone, Austin. Newsflash. I don't know who you were in bed with. I've got a 12-hour shift Monday. Definitely need to sleep. But I'm a wuss. Yeah, mine's a 12-hour shift. But I know we're in total different fields. I mean, you're a key worker too. But I work in the food trade industry. So it's not quite the same kind of job. But, you know, according to the government, I'm a key worker. I don't feel like one. Maybe Dave is drinking Viagra juice. He could use some of that. You could use some of that. Viagra juice. Yeah, you don't want to get that You don't want to choke on Viagra juice. You end up with a stiff neck. Oh, joke. Oh, joke. No, Dave. I was there with you, silly. Austin, if you were here with me, you'd still be here. But actually, wait, whoa. Be real. Austin is literally sat just to my left hand side. He's keeping quiet. He don't want to come on stream. He's such a shy lad. He sat there, knacker bear, with his phone in his hand, with his Pepsi, pretending that he's actually not from California at all. He's actually from here. He's from Castleford, where I'm from. Broadest Castleford accent you can imagine. Yeah, he's telling me to shush right now. You pack food, bud. End up cooking the bloody stuff, lol. Oh, I don't actually touch food, Anna. We make the plastic trays what the meat product goes into. So when you go into Tesco's, Asda or whatever, yeah, the tray that the meat comes in usually comes from my company. Yeah, I don't touch food. Yeah, no, that's not. We send our tray product off to the food manufacturer. What did the penis say to the vagina? Don't make me come in there. Don't make me come in there. Hey, no dick, no penis would ever say that to a vagina. The whole idea of the dick is to come in there. So he would never say that. Don't reveal my face, Dave. Let me rest on the couch. Yeah, but stop playing with it. You'll go blind, Austin. You'll go blind. I've told you. Stop looking at pictures of wrestling days and Triple T. Oh, yeah, he's playing with it again. You see, if you can hear any kind of rustling in the background, it is Austin playing with his ding dong. Playing with his Bailey ding dong. What do painters and prostitutes have in common? They both paid for a good finish. They are. Fun fact, I've never been with a prostitute. Let me know if you guys have been in with a prostitute. Yeah, that's a fun question, isn't it? It's a 18s only chat, so go on. Have you been with a prostitute? Have you had a male prostitute? Matthew says, strange. It'd probably burn the whole place down if he tried to cook. What, me cooking? My cooking is basically called a pot noodle, which is just boiling a kettle, and a takeaway. Dave, defunct Austin's joke. Deleted videos. I've deleted videos reveal my face. Okay. I've seen those earlier videos, so I know what you look like, dude. Jesus, this stream has turned into the strangest addict anonymous meeting ever. Yeah. This would be one of them AA meetings that you'd love to be involved in. Okay, playing with it, one thing, but for you to sit there and watch what's wrong with you, Dave. I'm not watching. I've got wrestling on. I've got football on. I'm looking at this chat. The fact that you keep getting a glance off me is because you keep talking to me, Austin. Stop it. Stop it. I can barely see it as it is. All I can see is the hand movement. Haha, Honor. Is the human wrecking ball Gaz on this pay-per-view? Human wrecking ball Gaz? Who's that one? Loads of stars still to come yet. This match is taking for like a while. And we're not even talking about Rey Mysterio's currently sitting on a chair looking a little bit tired. I think this has been a bit of a flippy-doo-dah affair. I think as Rey won. I think Rey Mysterio's won. Psychosis has disappeared. The chat, Mustang Ranch. Then I was 16. My dad took me and paid. William Men's a year learning, really, really young. Was she beautiful? Was she sexy? Or can you not remember? You've got your watch on. Have I got a watch on? Have you got your match on? Yes, I'm watching Liverpool at the minute as well as the wrestling. The football is just not catching my attention at the minute, Anna. Same old Liverpool, not really doing much. Honestly, I thought I was going for a horseback riding. Salah, oh right, okay. You guys must be totally ahead of me. I'm watching a stream right now. I'm not watching this on BT, so you guys are probably ahead of me. You probably just told me the future there, James Chadwick. All I'm seeing is an angry Klopp at the minute. What's the difference between ooh, ha, about 3 inches? Yeah, try missing the potting the brown after missing the pink on a pool table, and that joke becomes relevant. All right, Anna's now said that Salah's scored. Yeah, well, my stream is so far behind, so I'm going to catch up. You're going to see a very... here we go. Salah! Good! Delayed reaction there. You've already told me it's scored, but... Yeah! There you go. Delayed reaction. Are you eating dog food, Austin? That's what you normally have for your breakfast when you're not eating pancakes. Wait for it. Yeah. 7 goals in 7 games. Yep. I'm finally there. I've finally seen the goal. Did we scare away J14? Yeah. Too much swear words. Heather Wright is back. Hello, Heather. Oh, wow. 2 luchadors. Yeah, it's all kicking off now. We've got the Eliminators in. We've got Big Dude. Let's just come in. Usual stuff happening. One great thing about ECW, and it doesn't get mentioned a lot, is that the luchadors that they had a good relationship with AAA. So a lot of luchador wrestlers wrestled in ECW. So often gets confused that it's just hardcore wrestling. It's truly just a mixture of all kinds. They also get stars from like New Japan or an American, a Japanese-based wrestling company. They come later on. I think Taka Michinoku joined this promotion at one stage. I've just got done with New Japan. Awesome. I watched the first episode, but it was like a repeat of Naito and Jay White from last year's Wrestle Kingdom. Don't know if that is the same with what you watched on your first episode last week. She was glowing, Dave. I would like to say tore it up, but she was like an angel. Her hands were so warm. She went down on me. Whoops. Oh dear. A woman walking towards me in a white dress holding a bouquet of flowers, saying I do, scares me away. Yeah, oh God, never get married, guys. If you're not married, don't do it. Had a bad experience once, still 8 years later, still married, not divorced yet. Yeah, advice, don't do it. Stay single. It's better. Trust me, it's better. When I tried to return the favour, she pulled me up, made me get 2 to 3 good thrusts, then boom, went to firecracker again. Wow, William, this is Milson Booms kind of stuff, isn't it? Or what is the like Jilly Cooper here with all the sex talk. We've got 2 cold Scorpion coming down. Scorpio. I keep calling him Scorpion for some reason. Just seemed that that's his name. Just 2 cold Scorpio and Sandman. So it's going to take a while for him to get it in. Versus Public Enemy. Let's get that so it fits in. It should. There we go. If I missed anything, some problems. Always won't stop buffering. All right, get ready for another delayed reaction if that's true. I'm trying to ignore you guys now because you're spoiling the football for me. Who are you talking? You asked Dave. What? Who's asked Dave? Boom, gets the Dynamite Family Guy reference. My name sounds like a jobber version of Kane. Better than Kane. Better. Marriage is like a prison, only way is death row. Yes. Right. Reading that bit, I just missed the goal. But Mane, get her. 2-0. Liverpool are back, baby. 2 away goals in the Champions League. Yep. Got Everton at the weekend, which will be interesting. Matthew Numes is saying, I'm keeping my real face reveal a surprise for fans. Cool dude, you do that, mate. Kane is superior. Kane is retired. Mane's still playing football. I've been single for 8 years. I've been single for 4 years, James. Yeah, I was in a relationship 4 years ago. Made myself single. Yeah, it had to do with my marriage breakdown. I met this person afterwards. So, woman is in the ring with Sandman and 2 cold Scorpio. One's the TV champion. The other one is the world champion, I think. Or is he a tag team champion? Not sure. But everybody's waving their arms. I do believe that Public Enemy are on the way. This is a kind of a weird matchup. The ECW TV Championship is on the line. The Tag Team Championship is on the line. And the winner gets a shot at the ECW Champion. Strange stipulations, I know. Very messed up. But it is ECW. They are just messed up. This is the 7th match on the card. Wow. These matches go pretty fast. Austin says, single is my middle name. One day, Austin, you will get triple T or days to go out with you. Believe it, mate. I believe it. Lucky you, James. I've been with a fella for 27 years. Wouldn't get that long from murder. Oh, congratulations, Anna, for being with a guy for that long. Oh, and he's a Liverpool fan at that, isn't he? Oh, I bet you wanted to kill him, especially 2 years ago. Yeah, that's mental. Congratulations, anyway. Yeah, you're only 3 years away with him from 30 years. That's awesome. Yeah, it's a case, right? I mean, I know I've just bagged being married and stuff, but it's just a case of you just finding the right person to marry. It can be great, but yeah, finding the wrong person, I probably will never get married again. I'm okay with that. Ever right, Gazanados, nice. Me and my husband have been together for 23 years. We'll be 24 in November. Awesome. It's awesome, guys. You are living the dream. Us guys just want to be single. But you've found two wonderful fellas. I'm sure they are the love of your lives. I'm here, Austin. J14 has come back into the chat. Well, welcome back. Oh, are you lurking in the background? So many people lurk in the background. It's unbelievable. And then they pop up in the last minutes of a stream. It's like, I could shout you out anytime. Just pop in the chat. Don't lurk. Don't congratulate me. I'm definitely feeling Stockholm Syndrome in life. Oh. Oh. Well, we can't win it all, can we? Dave, you're married to Lacey. I'm having a baby. I look like I'm having a baby, to be fair. I've been pregnant now for way too long. Dave, guess what? Yeah, she's not here, Austin. I know. She said she might not turn up, so we've got a Sapphire free stream, guys. Enjoy. Where did you disappear to, Jay? Haha. My mum and dad were married for 30 years. Yeah, my mum and dad were, I think, even more than 30 years. They were together from being 21. Obviously, yeah, things happen, as you know, my friend. Oh, geez, who else is relieved that Lacey is over? I hope. Yeah, they might play it out a little bit more, but hopefully it's done with. Hopefully. Most guys would rather be sodomized by Drew McIntyre's sword than get married. Yeah, it's a bit sloppy with that hold though on Monday Night Raw, isn't it? It doesn't look really safe. Nearly 40 years. Cool. Jay goes, Austin, I've a couple of family members over at the moment, and I'm getting a lot of time to stay. Not getting a lot of time to stay on the stream. It's fine. If you've got family over, Jay, yeah, you've got to play. You've got to do the family thing. It's unfortunate, I know, mate, but yeah, I'll be streaming again soon. Oh, why I've remember, there's no Sunday stream this week. With Elimination Chamber, everybody in the horse is streaming on Sunday, and to be quite honest with you, I don't want to get lost in the shuffle of all these other people streaming. So, but I am streaming next Wednesday, so that'll make up for it, and then I'll be streaming every other Wednesday from then on, every other Tuesday, every other Sunday. So there's going to be a stream every week. So yeah, that's what's happening anyway. Okay, yeah, it wasn't welcome over, my son. Austin, you're here on the couch. You're not even dressed to go over to Jay's house. Be told, Austin. Oh, man. She is sweet girl, I suppose, but don't know what her deal is. Okay. Thank fuck it's an angry child free zone. Yeah. Are you on about a Sapphire? Oh, it's She's just she's all right. She's fine. Don't mind. James, guess what? Probably the most. She probably. Boy, that is annoying. Death. She does anyone know whether Asuka is gonna get a new opponent for a match? Nobody knows. Absolutely nobody knows. WWE are keeping that at wraps. Maybe it's Taya Valkyrie debuting. Or maybe they're just doing what they always do to Asuka and selling her down river and giving her nobody. Which is probably going to happen. Charlotte is a stretch with them just tag teaming. Rhea would be a good shout. But yeah, I don't know. Austin saying to James that he's sexy. Awesome. James, your kids demand attention all the time. Just exhausting. Yep. I do. Sandman is getting jiggy in the dance ring at the moment. What is with them sweatpants? He just wears some awful sweatpants. Not sure yet ever. Maybe we can join. Maybe we can join the family. To be honest, most kids are annoying. Rhea Asuka would be fire. It would. I don't know why they're waiting for her to debut on Raw or SmackDown. I think Raw would fit her better. I mean, SmackDown's stacked with stars as it is. Putting her over there would just be stupid. Let Bianca Belair shine over there. Let Rhea Ripley shine on Raw is what I'd do. Well, if her match gets scratched, don't cry about it. I won't cry about it. Yeah, I just feel that Asuka's she's great. She is over, but for some reason it just luck don't seem to be on her side at the moment. So she just seems to be overlooked in pay-per-views and stuff. But if that match doesn't happen, then there's going to be a SmackDown female title match. So just hope it's not bloody Sasha Banks versus Carmella again. Please no. Preach, William, preach. David Hall, Ric Flair has been around a long time. I remember it was yesterday, little Flair playing in the yard through and carried him away. Ah, okay. A pterodactyl. What was that? Love Asuka. Her reign is terrible right now. Yeah, it is stupid booking Austin. I don't think she's been booked well on a second reign as champion. Just haven't given proper competition, and I don't know why. Shayna Baszler would have been perfect to carry a program through the summer, but Vince just doesn't like Shayna Baszler and just shoved her with a bloody botch machine. PSG are beating Barca 3-1. Cool. I know they were putting Tony Smith on an equal level as Rhea. Don't know why. Tony needs time to get better. Definitely not on Rhea's level yet. I think it's just because of that feud that she had with Rhea in NXT UK. I think that's the only reason why they pushed to the same level as Rhea. I think without that feud, they wouldn't have. Poster girl Charlotte. Yeah, the battle, it was meant to be the battle of the blondes, wasn't it? But now Charlotte could end up facing Asuka, which I really don't want in that match unless it's at Mania. Vince and his blondes. That's a bit PG joke in a adult chat. Dave Hall. Instead, stupid ass dinosaurs. Make flying use tampon at least. Oh, it's gone too fast. Yeah, really, Lana, Zelina sucked. Oh, the match between Asuka and Selena. That was like a pre-show match, wasn't it? Or did it make it onto the main show? Yeah, well, it's been so long, I can't remember. Matthew Nunes has gone into the chat spamming. True, I've forgotten about that. But we're at least trying to push Selena at least before they sacked her. Yeah, have you heard about that news, what they're doing to the stars now about the third party involvement? So now WWE stars can't not talk about Twitch or any sponsorship deals that they're making outside of wrestling or even charities that they're getting money for. Sucks. WWE are a joke at the minute. I said it before, Shayna got a makeover. Then creepy old Vince might pay attention. Yeah, if Shayna came out with blonde hair, he'd be all over her like a rash. I think her sexual orientation doesn't works against her as well, I think. I mean, isn't there a rumour that she's gay? I mean, I don't know if that's fact. So, but if that's so, that's probably the reason why she's not getting a push. Yeah, Asuka Shayna would have been, Asuka versus Nia would have been better combination for her and made Asuka look strong. Yeah, Asuka needed to have really strong competitors, but shoving Shayna and Nia in the tag division instead was just a stupid booking. It's typical of Vince. He's fucked in the head as Vince. He's beyond a joke. David Hall's on about tampons and you mean me, sponge. Matthew Nunes, they will not have women's elimination chamber match. They will have an elimination chamber for SmackDown. And they're going to do it on SmackDown, you think? Interesting. What does the receptionist at Sperm Bank say to the client as he leaves? Thanks for coming. Good. Nice one. Yeah, it's a pretty good joke. Anadol's agrees. Nice one. James. Austin to Austin. Oh, no, not Nia. Takiri, Lana, and now Dana Brooks. Rest in Priest. NBA Youngboy. Who's that? I don't know. Clinical masturbation jokes are funny. Asuka was for those times that she faced they were silly to keep trash finishes every time they fought. I know Nia botches a lot, but she's a pretty big name for a woman. Nia is just being pushed because of her cousin. Nia just needs to go back to development. You know, they did it to Keith Lee, didn't they? Why can't they do back with Nia? I've said this before, I think it were on the Indie Wrestling podcast, where I just think that if they changed the gimmick, put her with Paul Heyman, stop her from talking, it would make sense to push her again. I think that I stopped believing the character of Nia when she opens her mouth and that clueless voice comes out. It's just annoying. And that bloody theme song, I'm not like most girls. Yeah, they can wrestle. You're certainly not like most girls, Nia. My hole, my hole, my hole, do it go. My hole, my hole, my hole, my hole. There you go. Singing, Dave. That's the most you're going to get out of me. Lana making 600,000 off Instagram. She does rake it in off of that. Absolutely ridiculous. So those who should feel sorry for more, Nia or Lacey. I wish Dwayne would call, text her or something and tell her to get better. Yeah, it does need like a family member, doesn't it, to actually turn around to say to Nia and go, look, come on, you're showing our family up here, you're not good. But they should do that to Tamina as well, because she's trash. What is it with the Samoan family? I'd love to say the name, but I can't say it properly. But yeah, what's up with their family? The female wrestlers suck. What you'd call an expert fisherman. A masturbator. Boom, boom. Yep. Matthew Nunes is on that. My hole. My hole. My hole. Let's be honest here. For the theme song is around way, honestly. How is she most like girls? What makes her different? She's bigger than other women. That's it. Not to sound harsh. Yeah, but Dave Keithley isn't walking a botch machine. No, he won't, but he's still sent back to developmental, which Nia should have gone back years ago. She just needs to learn how to freaking wrestle. But yeah, Austin, yeah, that song, it was made to make her look like a fucking monster. She was supposed to be this like unbeatable, breaking body after body machine, and then she talks, and then it's like, and I still go back to that bloody old Lexa feud. Remember? Oh, it started with the old fat thing, Lexi like picking on her because she was fat, and then next week, you know, the feud flipped, and then it was Nia what was picking on Lexi. I mean, what the fuck was that storyline? It was just fucking trash. WWE can't fucking book for shit. People keep going on about long-term storytelling. WWE, the best long-term storytelling WWE are doing right now is with Roman Reigns and the old dynasty stuff. Rest of it's just trash. Really need to go back to the drawing board. Why does Santa Claus have such a big sack? He only comes once a year. Yeah, Mrs. Claus is desperate for a shag. He keeps her hanging, doesn't he? Dirty bloody idiot. Raquel is more of a monster. Yeah, Raquel Gonzalez is getting a massive push right now. Expect her, and Dakota Kai obviously is riding on the coattails. I know people fucking hate that, but I love it. It's classic heel tactics. She's going to ride on that coattail of Rachel Gonzalez to the Tag Team Championship. Love it or hate it, it doesn't really matter. It's happening because Rachel Gonzalez is getting the massive push. It's kind of the push that Rhea Ripley got. So expect big things. Oh no, we can't diss Termina Train. Do you see that promo what never got heard again? Where was she supposed to be like in a tomb or something? What happened to that? Was that a botch on her part? Was this going to be a new character and she botched it by releasing it too early? Yeah, I'd love to see what would have happened with that. OMFG. And adores ever so too true. Tamina is a veteran. Only ever been used an enhancement talent, wasted thought. Yeah, but when she's come in and done a job, she just looks terrible. She tries to do the move that her dad made famous, the jump off the top rope, the frog splash thing, and it looks terrible. She does not look in shape. I just wish she'd done more when she was younger. Sadly, she has just worked pretty much as the jobber, which is a shame. I thought a run with Sasha Banks was pretty good, but that's the only really major storyline she's had, to be fair. What did tofu and a dildo have in common? They are both meat substitutes. Wow, James, have you got a book of dirty jokes at the side of you? Anna's just retracted her message. Austin's gone quiet. I think he's fallen asleep at the side of me. Yeah, you're alright, Austin. You're fine.
Wasn't bad when she was first started. She has gained weight and some other stuff happened. She looks unmotivated. Yeah, Anna Dawes has just said exactly my point. They were a whole thing with her dad, weren't they? I don't know if we can say that any of that were true. It certainly affected everything that were going off. James goes, no, I've got him off of Google. Google's always good for some things, isn't it? Rude jokes on the tap. Getting Alexa to say a naughty word is always fun. Not that I've got Alexa. I'm lurking. No, you're asleep on City, Austin. I've just watched you. You finished up. You cleaned up in your socks after you were doing what you were doing, you dirty boy. You threw your socks down and you were snoring. You're literally fast asleep. But it's good to see you're awake now. Tamina was doing good promos on Twitter, but since she wasn't approved by WWE, they were scratched her new character. Yeah. I think. Have you seen what Bayley does on Twitter? I think that's all WWE approved though. I think she's gone through them to do all them. Same with what Alexa Bliss is doing. I'm sure Liv Morgan was doing the same. It's a shame. I know people don't particularly like Liv Morgan, but if she'd have been pushed the way that she should be pushed, we would have been talking about it in a different light by now. But Paul Heyman wanted to involve her in the wedding, and that's why her character got short-lived. There was a big plan for her, but yeah, Heyman thought that time was good for her to come onto Raw. Yeah. Sadly, it didn't work out, and she's back with the Riot Squad now. Be interesting to see some kind of feud, and I think I might be right on this, that Bayley will be teaming with Billy the K and her resume against the Riot Squad, either at the Chamber or maybe even at Fastlane. I'm expecting that matchup at some point in the near future. To the match, God, there's a lot of blood. Public Enemy are on top at the minute. They've got both Sandman and Flash Funk in the ring. Looks Public Enemy are on top at the moment, but he's just took out his own partner. Yeah, there's actually wrestling going on, guys. There's literally wrestling on the TV. I'm not, yet again, sidetracked by James's dirty jokes. Fun fact, Dave hates Thunder Rosa. Said no one ever. Fun fact, Austin 316 hates Britt Baker and hates Candice LeRae and thinks that they should never be champions. Oh, my arm is dying. Yeah, we'll try and get relaxed. WWE haven't had an original idea for years. They just revisit old storylines, revamp them. Yeah, I think Bray is the only original storyline that they've had, and that's through the mastermind of Bray Wyatt himself. I think he is the only one that has had any kind of character development. Sadly, they've screwed that all up with the Goldberg situation in Saudi Arabia. I think the whole Alexa thing's not quite there yet. I just don't know. Something's not right with that storyline at the minute, and I can't put my finger on it. Austin, you're the jobber, mate. You're the jobber. And I have the power, mate, so don't push. Because I can time you out, buddy. Don't push me. Don't make me do it. Thunder Rosa Bloza. Thunder Rosa is mint. Have you ever watched an interview with Thunder Rosa? By the way, 2 Code Scorpio and Sandman have won. Sandman always looks absolutely pissed out of his face, doesn't he? He just looks fucked constantly. Don't talk about the Fiend versus Conan. Oh God, it's like Voldemort. It's the name that shouldn't be named, isn't it? Don't mention that. Yeah, the worst 5 seconds of the Fiend's career so far. Shocking. Ever agreed started watching in the mid-80s? Yeah, I was watching UK wrestling in the 80s. Started watching WWE in 1990, pretty much. As The Undertaker made his debut at Survivor Series that same year. Yeah, I've not looked back since. But I was watching NWA Power Hour on BSB, which was British Satellite Broadcasting, before Sky bought it. Yeah, I go that far back. The little triangle dishes. Watching a promo with, footage package with Shane Douglas. Right, that match is now over. We can now change that to the next match, which is Axel versus JT Smith. So Axel Rotten is up next. Ever agreed started watching mid-80s, we won't talk about Haha. Lance Archer and Brian Cage would destroy the ring if they ever fought each other. Be an interesting fight if they ever did. Yeah, I don't know. It's just the old Taz family thing's not really cutting it with me in AEW. I thought Brian Cage going to AEW would be a bigger deal. Sadly, he's just underused. Speaking of Bray, anyone spooked about what may come back as? He comes back with a goat mask. I'm out. There's lots of theories about Bray and the Fiend. Biggest one I've heard that he's coming back as a Lucifer character. So full horns, very demonic mask. Don't really want him to go down the satanic ways of this character. It kind of might ruin it. I don't know. Lacey Evans is pregnant somehow. Yeah, her husband shagged her. That's how she got pregnant. Matthew. It's pretty much how people get pregnant. I have a cousin in Milwaukee. He used to send over tapes of NWA and AWA Midwest Wrestling. Didn't even know what AWA Midwest Wrestling was. I knew of NWA. Used to watch Doom and like the Rockers. Well, Rock and Roll Express. And Tom Zink. Awesome. It was some good times. And Stanley Hilarion Hansen with his tobacco. Coming into the ring now is McGillicuddy. She is the guest referee in one of the other matches. She's looking spicy. It's a bit early for her to be out now. But this was Axel Rotten versus JT Smith. Okay. Maybe another promo before that fight starts. But or have I missed it? Has it gone off already? Because Sandman was always wasted. Yeah, he's looked absolutely pissed in that match, didn't he? Maybe they should sacrifice Michael Cole in Just does the ratings. Yeah, Michael Cole, Bailey at WrestleMania. What do you think? That'd be cool. Michael Cole cannot wrestle for shit. Fiend is gonna come back shirtless, I hope. And he's got some impressive tattoos, that's for sure. Good looking guy. Watch most AWA. Definitely watched NWA. I was hooked. Yeah, early days of Surfer Sting. The Stinger was awesome. Loved that time of wrestling. Always thought, because I didn't really know that much about WWE or NWA. So I always thought NWA was this like cheesy wrestling thing from America. You know, the little brother of WWE. It's not until I grew up and realised that them stars in NWA were massive. So yeah, we were very uneducated in wrestling as a kid. Wasn't like we could watch it each week. So I think this match at the bottom never happened. Or did I miss it? Did I miss a match? Because we're going on to Bill Alfonso. Yes, the referee, Bill Alfonso. Versus Todd Gordon, the owner of ECW. There we go. Yeah, I thought it was weird that McKillicuddy had come out. So we've lost a match. Alex Rotten won that match. We're now on to Bill Alfonso and to Todd Gordon. Michael Cole is sexy though. What's that? I mean, the demonic route had been OTT even for me. Yeah, I just look. It's fun. I get why they're trying new things with the Fiend and Alexa. I get all that. Just don't know how it fits with wrestling. Yeah, I hope they explain it. That is what I hope. I hope there's a reason. I hope there's an explanation for it all. Give me a good explanation for what's going off with Alexa and the Fiend, and then I'm in. I started watching WWE from SummerSlam 92. It was the first pay-per-view shown in you. Yes, it was. Yeah, I remember that. Remember the stupid advert for Premier League as well, because Premier League started in 92-93 season. So I think it was like Norwich versus Coventry or something daft like that, and it had this stupid advert midway through the SummerSlam. Because we only got so many matches from that pay-per-view. Yeah, 2-0. I just saw the end of the game. Liverpool, impressive. Good away win. Thanks, Hannah, for letting me know. But yeah, 92, great SummerSlam. But like I said, it was pretty much Survivor Series 90, I think. Maybe even that time watching SummerSlam. Particularly remember recalling the Rick Rude Ultimate Warrior cage match. Was one of the first conversations that I had about wrestling. Yeah, James Chadwick's come in saying 1990 Taker's debut. Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much how I'd say I was a massive fan, to be fair. That's when I was proper hooked. You remember that? Yeah, it was a Premier League flipping game halfway through the pay-per-view. It was just annoying. Well, James, what a time to start watching wrestling. It was, but I remember seeing The Undertaker in NWA as Mean Mark Callis, which he was a Paul Heyman guy. And I remember his match, and I never knew why it literally happened. I think he was facing a jobber. I mean, I could be wrong. Dave in real life, Dave in daytime soaps, Dave on Broadway. Yeah, I'm all of them things, mate. What was I saying? My phone's going off. Oh god, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, NWA, it is Undertaker's last match for NWA, fighting a jobber. You know when he walks across the top rope and kind of clotheslines the guy? Yeah, for some reason he does that, but without holding the other guy. He slips off the top rope and the jobber pinned him. So his last match in NWA was a loss to a jobber. Yeah. So Dave on Broadway now. There's a stream I would be up for. Dave on Broadway. Which Broadway song now? Would it be Cats? Could do Cats. Phantom of the Opera, so I could cover half my face. That'd be cool. Can't sing for anything, so that'd be interesting. What a good stream. That'd be Dave on Broadway. After 5 minutes of Dave on Broadway, you'll be Les Miserables. Oh, the Broadway bands. Well, Todd Gordon is now smashing Bill Alfonso's face into a steel chair. It's always fun. Todd Gordon looks out of place, doesn't he? Bill Alfonso looks out of place. He's getting battered with casts on his arm. There's blood everywhere. High Flyer, shout out to you. Hannah does because Les Miserables. Oh, flip. I've only just arrived. I'm guessing I've missed loads. Yeah, the chat has been on fire. High Flyer, James. Yeah, lots of dirty jokes. Yeah, we're just on about The Undertaker right now. The match what's currently been playing is Bill Alfonso versus Todd Gordon, which is a Matt classic. These two guys are just technical wizards in that ring. Taker's debut scared the fuck out of me, and it was fucking nightmares for weeks. I can't believe you were only 3 when that happened. How old were I? 1990. I was around about 10, 8 or something like that. I haven't really figured that out in my head, to be honest. James, my first nightmare situation was watching Jaws. Do you know what? This is going to be scary. This is going to like make you guys laugh, and I know it is. You guys are aware of a program called Fraggle Rock. Yeah, that there was just one episode. It was like a magic potion what the Gorgons had. They were going to meet doozers, the little green things. Were going to meet a Gorgon for the first time, and they'd had this like potion what made things go invisible. So the Gorgon's head had gone off. It was invisible. And the scene of him coming out of the house, wobbling around because he couldn't see, scared the bejesus out of me. I had nightmares for weeks and couldn't watch Fraggle Rock. So yeah, Fraggle Rock. Yeah, Austin goes, Fraggle Rock. What's that? It's a Jim Henson production. Yeah, Anna Dawes has got it. Down a Fraggle Rock. Grab that Fraggle by his cock. Swing it round your head till the Fraggle's dead. Used to sing that as a kid. It's quite childish. Well, the match I think is officially over. Taz is in the ring. Bill Alfonso has won. Matt Classic all the way. Two excellent wrestlers. Dave being scared of cat life. I was a child, Austin, at that point. It wasn't like it was yesterday. I was a child. You would have been scared too if it had happened to you. Yeah, the Taker stuff, the Ministry of Darkness was weird enough. But Alexa trying to bring Bray back from the dead. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they're doing this storyline, to be fair. It's fine, I guess. Right, a theory about Alexa. You know how we've seen the doll in the box, you know, in the cage? That's Alexa's character. That's Alexa Bliss, the one that we know as the one that was tag teaming with Nikki Cross. Now we're seeing this like demonic fiend Alexa, which I think is the Fiend's plaything. That's the reason why he built her a playground. And I think the real Alexa, you know, when we see that moment in the match where the real Alexa turns up and looks all scared and terrified, that's her. That is literally her, what's in the cage. And it's not mind games as we think it is. It's actually trying to overpower what the Fiend is doing. So I think if they can find a way of freeing Alexa from that cage, could be a way to get into the Fiend. Just a theory. I do wish that Alexa wasn't with the Fiend now. I was on board with it at first. As the months have gone on, it's not working. I don't get it. My opinion, and only my opinion. I'm not bagging it. I think it's entertaining enough, but it's not something that I'm invested in. No excuses, Dave. Don't be a chicken. High flyer, kind of not unpopular opinion, but here goes. Alexa is cringe in all her segments, to be honest. Yeah, doesn't quite work. I want it to work. I did want it to work, but sadly, it didn't really come across the way I wanted it to. They had to do something different, entertaining because of the fans. No way to do that when the fans are back. Yeah, it's hard, right, James, because yeah, I can get that because there's no fans. They're trying something new, which is fine, fair enough. Don't get me wrong. But when the fans are back, what do they do with the Fiend and Alexa then? How do they explain that they just go back to wrestling again after doing all this supernatural stuff? How do they get out of it? And that's the worry, because you're not going to have Alexa swap costumes halfway through a match when there's a crowd there. It's just not going to work. So explain this as a short-term storyline thing, or get rid of it. I don't know. Come on, it's not going to be too far away from fans coming back. I mean, they're already talking about fans being at WrestleMania. You can't get away with that stuff when you've got a live audience. So, yeah, that's when I'm struggling with the old Alexa thing at the minute. It's believable while we're pre-taped stuff, fine. Editing stuff, fine. Live crowds, doesn't work. Yeah, but yeah, that's where I'm at. Liv Morgan would have been interesting instead of Bliss. Even an unknown. Imagine like somebody like Rosemary coming in and taking that role. It could have been interesting. Would have brought a lot of different fans to the product as well. Having somebody what were a mainstream star do it, I think was a total shit move. Never liked Alexa with the Fiend. Fiend was better alone. I have to agree now with you, Austin. I didn't at first, but I just think it's just gone. I'm totally agreeing. I don't hate the supernatural stuff. I thought The Undertaker did it well. But he never changed costumes halfway through a match. We didn't get like Dead Man Inc. halfway through a proper Undertaker match. I mean, yeah, he disappeared and stuff. I made lightning come to the ring, which, yeah, it's all there in it, I suppose. Liv sucks, stop acting. Fair, Austin doesn't have crazy super dreadful, like, something just doesn't seem right with the old Fiend Alexa situation. She just doesn't fit the whole thing for me. Should have gone a different way. Yeah, I think there's plenty of opportunities there where they could have gone a different way. I liked the build for like Survivor Series, where, you know, when you saw them on the ramp and Funhouse Bray, and they had the Fiend staring down at them. I thought, yeah, a possession way. But then they started transforming into the Fiend, and it just kind of went silly after that. It's entertaining. Didn't get the hair standing on the back of my neck like it should have done. The last time I felt that was when the Fiend attacked Alexa in the ring. Since then, I've not had that feeling since. So, yeah, it's not really capturing my attention at the minute. I'm kind of like, yeah, that happened. I'm not totally bad on it. It's just something that's not really catching me. Austin 316, the real Steve Austin is on the screen at the minute. Austin's 316, get excited. He's going up against a Mikey Whipwreck. David Hall, they may have stole the Fiend's sidekick idea from the fans and decided to give it to Alexa instead of what the fans wanted. Yeah, I think the fans did play a major part. They wanted Liv Morgan to be Abigail, didn't they? And I think they just went with Alexa instead. So it's Mikey Whipwreck versus Lukewarm Austin. Yeah, Mikey Whipwreck is a champion. He's up against Stone Cold Lukewarm Steve Austin. Stone Cold, I love Stone Cold. Alexa shouldn't have been exactly like the Fiend. She's doing the supernatural stuff, wearing contacts, doing the demeanor, etc. She should have been Fiend 2.0. It's overly produced, overthought. It went from original, unexpected to being run-of-the-mill. The Fiend is a demon and can possess anyone, Austin. Yeah, I get that, but why? Why Alexa? What is significant about Alexa? Why would you possess her if you were the Fiend? There's bigger stars. Asuka would have been a perfect version, then we could have got Kana. That would have been a really excellent storyline. That would have got that version of Asuka, because it fitted her character more than it does Alexa. I don't know. The wrestler has to let him in, or it's the Demon Fiend that he's let in. Yeah, I think trying to link like the others like Seth Rollins and Finn Balor to this sudden change with the Fiend is a stretch as well. I would have liked to have seen them tied that up in some fashion, like a new Wyatt family, but they haven't. It's because you've got the new Messiah now, and this, that, and other, and they're doing their own thing without any mention of the Fiend being attached to them. Nope, we can do. It won't work with live crowd. You can still show 30,000 in the Raymond James Stadium. Alexa is pretty cringe at it too. She can be good, don't get me wrong, but most of the time she's cringe. Yeah, it's because you're not used to that kind of character, I suppose, as well, which we're not. there's better, creepier people out there what could have pulled this role off. Like I say, imagine Rosemary coming from Impact to do that role. We'd be talking about it this way. Probably not, because like Rosemary's pretty creepy as a character anyway. So it probably would have worked better with her. Don't know. Probably just wrong wrestler. Put in the chat who you would have liked to have seen be the Fiend. Female Fiend, if you will. If Alexa has been used just to get into Braun's head, then that makes sense. But why does she still want Alexa? Can explain it to me. Be like, I'm all ears. Love it. I love it, but get why people don't. Yeah, of course. It's not that we don't love it, James. And this is the thing. This is the thing, right? I don't hate it. Don't get me wrong. I don't hate it. I don't understand it. But it doesn't mean I hate it. And I think that's what the problem is with a lot of us, is that the explanation's just not there. Why Alexa? Why is she so important? Why has the Fiend picked her out of the other female stars? What's the benefit? Say Prince Finn comes back after dropping the NXT title to Karrion Kross. Soon, his first match back, Fiend takes him away, turns him back into the Demon Thoughts. Yeah, that is going to be a match for SummerSlam by a country mile. Demon King Balor versus the Fiend's got to happen at some point. Full circle and all that stuff. Abaddon. Yeah, Abaddon would have been perfect, James. After seeing the Boogeyman these years ago, Arrival of the Fiend was a breath of fresh air and somewhat familiar. Alexa injected into it seems jarring. I would want no one to be the female Fiend. There should only be one Fiend. That's what made him different. Sister Abigail is such a huge role, but Bray has built up these years. And can we all agree on would be a powerful enough to play that role? Tessa. I would love Tessa to be in WWE, William. I would love Tessa to be in WWE. Whether or not that could happen is, I have no idea. But Tessa in WWE would be amazing. Fiend should give Demon Balor his first loss on the main roster. Yeah, he has been Fiend Balor has been beaten by Samoa Joe, hasn't he, in NXT? China in the 90s would have been an amazing Abigail. Yeah, there's so many good wrestlers. This is the thing with the female division, which I've always... If you could put them all together from the generations, you'd have the best wrestling programmer ever, wouldn't you? It'd literally be awesome. But sadly, they're all in different time zones, so... James, yeah, Abaddon is OTT too. She's cool. Her name comes from the Demon Book of Revelations. Yep. Good mix of characters though. Would have worked. I think if Bray ever moves over to AEW, that is a team up there straight away. Now, that would be a good match. Fiend versus Demon King. It books itself full circle and all that. It needs to happen, doesn't it? It's the match what we should have had before Bray went out injured. Flyer Tessa added to the women's division alongside Belair, Sasha, Ci, Isaiah Lee, Bailey, Becky. Yes, please. Yeah. Tessa would just double your figures in the female division massively. She's that good. And she's still young. She's only 24, 25. Such a young age, and she can just do so much in the wrestling ring. Matches with Asuka, matches with Shayna, matches with Becky or Bailey or even Sasha would be amazing. There wouldn't be a bad match. Kana, any would have been a great pairing. They would be dominant team. Yeah, Kana would be a great pairing. Everyone was going nuts after back a while back thinking Paige was going to be Abigail. And we got Alexa who said Paige would have been perfect as Abigail though, wouldn't she? But in the wrong non-wrestling capacity. Obviously, Paige cannot wrestle or will never return back to wrestling. It's just such a shame. Some biker dude on ECW right now. I think this is Hank Myers. We saw him in the first pay-per-view, different look. But Mikey Whipwreck, by the way, beat Austin. So that happened. So lukewarm Austin lost. But we're going to a different match now. Hank Myers is in the ring. And here he is, Sabu. Sabu, the craziest guy in the world. Not happening, David Hall, unfortunately. God, it wasn't Paige. Honestly, she annoys me. It's my house. I'm back. Yeah. Eva Marie should come back as Abigail. Everyone was Sister Abigail, should someone most of the WWE universe aware of. Yeah, I think Williams got it right. If it was Tessa Blanchard, that would be amazing. How dare they have Stone Cold lose? It was lukewarm Austin at this time. Austin. Lukewarm Stone. Lukewarm Steve Austin, that was his name. He wasn't stunning. He wasn't Stone Cold. Wasn't the ringmaster. I was with Days and wanted to complete an unknown wrestler for New Japan Pro Wrestling to be sister. Would it be Stardom? Not New Japan Pro Wrestling. New Japan Pro Wrestling don't really promote female wrestling other than Stardom. Chris Dezuma, hi, hello. Welcome to the chat, this crazy chat. Welcome. We are not far off the end. This is the co-main event, Sabu v Hank Myers. Hello, Chris. Bye, Chris. Night, guys. Gonna go. Blowing kisses. Good night, Anna Dawes. Thank you for stopping by. Much love to you. Stay safe. See you soon. Bye. Now for Sister Abigail is now of Sister isn't or Alexa. It's fine with me. Just bring back Bray and his charisma. Yeah, we all want Bray back, don't we? We all want the Funhouse. We all want the Fiend. We're getting tired of all this Alexa crap. We just want the Fiend. That's what we paid. That's what we want to see. That's the character we invested in 2019. That's the character we want to invest in 2021, not the Alexa and this supernatural stuff. Fiend is the person, and I think he will get a massive push. Everett says, yeah, but Finn, as the Demon King, is more of a folk tale thing, not so much supernatural. Yeah. He's just summons him when he needs to, doesn't he? It's just like a persona, a darker version of himself, which the Fiend was meant to be of Bray. Just a darker version, an embraced version of himself. Yeah, Austin says he misses Bray Wyatt so much. We just do. We miss him. Alexa's tried her hardest, but it's just not been the same. It hasn't been right. Don't know why Bray was off for so long. I'd love to say it was storyline, but I think a lot of it might have been due to the John Hooper situation. Just, yeah, obviously he had to take out for whatever reason. firing up outside grill, throwing on the mayo on the barbecue, grey steak. That sounds gorgeous. Vince McMahon is too old school. He still bring back wrestlers out of the nursing homes to wrestle and try and push race. He'll always do that. He's the oldest player in the game, isn't he? He's sadly, Vince would literally drag his coffin into WWE to stop the creative team having their way. In a dream world, the time the Fiend comes back, help Fiend goes solo, and the writers have Fiend kill his the Bliss character. I think somebody's got to save her. I think she's captured by the Fiend for some reason. Yeah, I kind of don't think she's let him in. I think she's been forced to let him in. So yeah, maybe this could be a major push for somebody like Nikki Cross to free Alexa from the Fiend. Don't know. I mean, there's so many possibilities. They won't go down that road. They'll probably have Alexa with the Fiend for another fucking year. Have them have a relationship or something daft. We get Baby Fiend storyline in the near future. Because that's what Vince does. He basically craps on every storyline he gets his freaking hands on. This isn't Bray. She's doing fine. That'd be cooler. Make more sense. Austin. Yep, it's sadly gonna happen. NCRU nuts. It's too cold to grill. Yeah, isn't it still snowing where you are, William? That's kind of insane, isn't it? Yeah, we've got snow. It's not snowing here in the UK, so we're still fine. But we did have it all last week, which was horrendous. Sabu is destroying, certainly looking the better of the two against Hank Myers. Hank Myers, not somebody I know as a wrestler, but Sabu's pretty much having a good run of this. Not been a bad pay-per-view. Some big names have wrestled. Feel that this is like still early stages of ECW. Not really got the main stars out yet. But we're going to 1996 next. This is the last pay-per-view of 1995, so hopefully we get some bigger, better matches. Let's have a look. Oh, Monica King, how are you? Much love. Yeah, I'm fine. We're having a good time. Talking about the Fiend at the minute, which is not surprising. What have I missed? Arrived too late, Monica. Yes, fine. We'll be around a bit. Being crazy, bad jokes. Sasuke, Undertaker, and now we're talking about Fiend Alexa. Yeah, you know, this has been a great chat, to be honest. I've really enjoyed this. We're really getting some things, talking about some things. It's really good. Bliss is fighting a curse. You see her changing from Funhouse Alexa to Goddess Alexa. Yeah, she is. The Goddess Alexa is definitely her fighting it. I think that, you know, that it's not her playing mind games. I just think that's genuinely her, and the old Fiend thing is just taking over. How many matches are left? This is the co-main event, Austin. So there is the main event to come, which is Tommy Dreamer, Terry Funk versus Raven and Cactus Jack, and then we're done. There's been 12 matches on this card, believe it or not. Amazing. Yeah, it would have been Stardom. I don't really know Stardom stars though, so who could be Sister Abigail from Stardom? Drop some names in and I'll try and read them out because I can't do that. We should talk about the potential of Aleister Black return. Yeah, we could talk about Aleister Black. Yeah, it's rumoured to come back on SmackDown. So yeah, you know what storyline they're going to throw him straight into. Obviously with the Messiah. Maybe even team with Messiah. What about that? do you think he'll join the Messiah? Let me know. Throw some suggestions in there. Hey, I brought my jokes too. Yeah. Don't forget that James Chadwick has been throwing some fire, dirty jokes, which have been awesome. Yeah, if you've got any more, James, slam them in. Could do with a laugh. Don't know what is going on with Black. Bet he's waiting out his contract, like Neville. Maybe so, but it was rumoured to come back. But he was waiting for the right storyline to come back. He wanted to make it a big deal on his comeback, and it just never happened. So, yeah, I do think he's going to come back at some point. Monica King spent the morning in the snow playing with my dog. Walked a pet. Walked to get some Chinese food. Took a long ass nap. Cool. That sounds like the best day ever. Shout out to you, Monica King. Black is great. Unfortunately, Vince doesn't realise his greatness yet because he's foreign and he doesn't like foreign people. He's actually from Holland, isn't he? Alistair Black. And he was a indie darling. You know what he thinks of indie darlings, don't you? So, look, it took him ages to get Daniel Bryan over, which was ridiculous. Maybe Alistair Black goes supernatural too and throws lightning bolts. Is that out of his arse? Throw lightning bolts out of his arse? That'd be quite fun. He'd go for his finisher, the Black Mass, and it'd end up in the brown mess. Shock horror, shock horror. That'd be epic. Because Vince is crazy. Haha. Alistair Black is great. Yeah, she's Monica's had a chill day. What's the shirt today, Dave? What's this shirt? This is Learn About Dreams. It's a Nightmare on Elm Street t-shirt, Monica. Look, really bad Freddy Krueger picture on it. There we go. That's the t-shirt today. Massive Nightmare on Elm Street fan. So yeah, I have to represent the Freddy heads. Freddy heads. Walking around, need to be careful. Slipped on some ice. Yeah, you be careful out there in America land with all the snow and the ice and stuff. Alistair Black in the funhouse would be great. The Fiend, Plague, Insects in WWE. Back probably still pissed by Firezelina, maybe so. Mandible Claw, his way to the Fiend, infects wrestlers, making them fiends. Imagine the entire roster of fiends, that'd be hilarious. That's what I said, I bet he's waiting out his contract. Did you do, what do nearsighted add a puppy with common a wet nose? Yeah. Is it dermatologist and a puppy have in common a wet nose? Well, I would love that job as a dermatologist until the fat woman walks in, or the old woman, and then you'd be put off for life. Yeah, instead of coming, well, I'm not against any fat women, by the way, but imagine a big sweaty fanny that hasn't been washed for months, and they come in for a routine checkup. Ugh. Entrance would be the thing in the toilet seat. Claw, vampire, teeth. Nice, Dave. Sorry. It's still snowing here, but just barely. Yeah. Then make. Alright, William Ency, then make Bray sparkle when is darkness. You get a diamond studded fiend in the darkness, being the light leading to infected horde. Yeah. Bray could easily just take over the entire roster, couldn't he? You know, Get Bray on creative. Get Sack creative and just have Bray do all the storylines. Can the Fiend use the heel glove on Vince McMahon and turn him into an gentleman? No heel glove in the history of heel gloves could ever get that right, David Hall. It's all hope is lost on Vince McMahon. How do you make a girlfriend scream during sex? Call her and tell her about it. Yeah, it's cool. Well, Sabu has beaten Hank, and we're now on to your night's main event. It's your main event. Brrr. And it's Terry Funk and Dreamer versus Raven and Cactus Jack. Bang bang. Should be a doozy. Yeah, this is your last match of the night. So there we go. The main event time. What have I missed? What's the hips? What's the haps with Escape Pod later on? Days was tight hyping up yesterday. Apparently fans are introducing themselves. Should be fun. Yeah, there's a video from me. I think Austin's got some in it. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of us sent in videos and stuff like that. Mine's pretty boring, to be fair. It's not exciting. Apparently a guy called Basti sent in a quality clip. So yeah, that's going to be fun. Anybody see my Escape Pod advert from yesterday? Classic. I enjoyed making that. They might get a mention. I don't know. We'll see. Added Sparkle from Head came in. Cheetah Queen. Who the funk is that guy? Who the funk is that guy? Can't do it as good as Days. We try though. We try. What's the difference between hungry and horny? Where do you stick the cucumber? Bubble. Awesome. What kind of bees produce milk? Boobies. Anybody else send in a video? Think there's a fair few. I think did Sonny Wolf send in a video? Miss Clown sent in a video. It's just him with his shirt off, flexing his pecs, flexing them muscles. So that's going to be fun. It's going to be a good pervy little video. Monica King, you're going to enjoy that. Haha, James. It's a giant peach jokes. Wish I did now, to be honest. Yeah, it's only 20 seconds. There's not a lot you can put in a 20-second video, to be fair. I promoted this channel, to be honest. He's a funky fucker, he is. He's the fucking... He's the... what is it? The king, the school of... He comes from the school of hard knocks. That's it. I'm trying to brainstorm what... Yeah, his school of hard knocks. Terry Funk. The Funkster. I want to know what Basti videos is about. Days was hyping it up. Yeah. Apparently it's funny. That is probably the best video on. You shouldn't say that. That makes me cry because my video's the best. Said me never. I'm actually looking forward to seeing all the videos, to be fair. It's awesome that you guys have all sent in clips. Be interesting to see face reveals and all that stuff. Awesome. I didn't send one in today's. Too much of a goof. Ever right? You think, yeah, you're awesome. Anyway, Miss Clown one is sexy. He is. He's one sexy dude. Woohoo! Freddy Krueger rules. He does. He's flipping awesome. Welcome to primetime, bitch. Loved that line so aptly. Wasn't even in the script. He just went with it and then loved it. What do you get when you jingle Santa's balls? A white Christmas. Yes. They a cracker joke. Your Christmas cracker joke. It's quality. Austin is like Herbert the pervert in every chat. He is Herbert the pervert in every chat. Family Guy reference. All right, James, that's pretty funny. What did the pool say to the condom? Oh, what did the penis say to the condom? Cover me. I'm going in. Cool. Don't hit the underage kids, though. Haha. William. Lol. This is adult stream, Monica. We can say fuck. Yeah, Monica, if you saw the thumbnail, it does say adult content warning. Yeah, it's even in the bio. Yeah, the ECW streams are going to be adult content. The other streams that I plan to do will be PG. But, yeah, I'm not monetized, so nobody's going to give a flying fuck what I say, to be quite honest with you. There's no adverts attached to this channel, so who cares? I don't get any money. YouTube don't get any money, so fuck it. We can have fun. Fun. But Austin, fuck you, high flyer. Hey, let's not get personal in that chat, Harry. You can only swear at me. It's all gone chaotic in the main event. Dustbin has been played out all over the ring. We've got a shopping trolley from Asda. Yeah, Terry Funk's decided he wants to go shopping for some groceries for some reason. Stevie Richards is suddenly in this matchup. Where did he come from? He's just been rammed into the post. Let's see what the chat are saying. I thought it would be funnier with the beep signs. How is sex a game of bridge? If you have a great hand, you don't need a partner. Don't know what that means. Absolutely not. He said fuck William NC Dave. He said fuck. Hand. I use a pillar. You guys in the chat are insane, but it's been good. Raven's just been battered by Dreamer. The referee's been knocked out now by Terry Funk. It's all kicking off. This main event has gone crazy. I'm expecting a kitchen sink to be used. I think there's a toaster in there somewhere. They say make up sex is the best, which is lucky because my sex is made up. Fantasy there, Austin. You're living in a fantasy world. Fantasy sex is best though, isn't it? Because you can sleep with anybody you want. And you don't have to worry about making a cup of tea afterwards. Or cuddling afterwards, it says. How do you get off using a pillow? There is a YouTube video out there, I am sure, made by, is it David Hall? David Hall's YouTube channel. How to get off using a pillow. It's a step-by-step guide. You often find the better togged pillows, the firmer ones are better. Lacey Evans is a lady on the streets. Yeah, she's nasty. There's nasty in the sheets. I saw the had days. Was it Ah, you saw my ad. The legend has arrived. That's Eric. Hello, Eric. Nice to see you in. At the main event. So you've turned up at the last minute. Picturing David Orr getting his downward rub with a pillar. Question David. Walmart pillar or Martha special? Wall fart. How's it going, Dave? It's going good. My voice is dying. This pay-per-view has been alright. But the chat has been fire. These guys are hilarious. It's been awesome. TV show. On to say, work for me. As a TV show, Onto would say, works for me. Okay. Yeah, Barricade goes, Dreamer. Raven's face is bloody. There's a fan having a good old dance. Awesome. Got to say that ECW fans were the best. It's all James, Dave. It's all James, Dave. What's all James? Nice to see Cactus Jack wearing a different t-shirt, isn't it? So he used to always wear the same stuff. You like when he went to WWE and he had that pretty god awful checkered red top thing shirt. Dunstan to let's see what his shirt says. Oh, you guys have gone quiet in the chat. Oh, infamous move. Clever, bringing them both together. What's the difference between a G-spot and a golf ball? A guy will actually search for a golf ball. Ah, Jesus. They're just getting better, James. They're just getting better. I'm on a high anyway. Liverpool won tonight, so I'm feeling awesome. And we've got Wrestling Escape Pod later, and for you guys what are Impact Wrestling fans, you've got the Insiders stream, Impact Wrestling tonight. Don't know who's wrestling tonight. James, surely can you pop in the chat who's the main event tonight on Impact? It's a show that I always forget to watch, to be honest. It is aired here in the UK tomorrow night, so might tape it and watch it later. See what I mean, Dave? James is encouraging our behaviour. All right, now it's got nothing to do with you. It's nothing to do with you, William, at all. And your exploits on your ranch, your raunchy ranch. The bestiality of being out on the raunchy ranch. One, Jesus. G-spot, Jesus spot, Jesus woman orgasm. Eric says, wasn't this ECW pay-per-view considered the worst pay-per-view of ECW? Or was it December? It's actually December to December, and that was the WWE ECW crap. They had CM Punk and the Hardy Boys were involved and all of that garbage. November to Remember were some of the better ECW pay-per-views. They do get better than this one, I suppose, as the stars, what we know and love from ECW, come into the forefront. I mean, this pay-per-view itself had like Stone Cold Steve Austin on it, Mikey Whipwreck. Actually stacked full of stars, to be fair. Just matches were a bit just quick squash matches. This has just been an absolute car crash. Typical hardcore fest. My mind works wrong. My deduction is crossed with my deduction for defunction. I can barely read. They should make cactus condoms. Yeah, cactus condom, would that be 2 bangs and you're done? Bang, bang, done. It'd make it come quick. Defunction. Knew it. Yeah, it is December to Dismember. It's fucking trash. We've got to do a watch along for that just for the fucking fun. That'd be hilarious. What do you call a cheap circumcision? A rip-off. I need to watch more Terry Funk matches and get my thoughts in order. Oh, some of his best matches are in the King of the Hardcore matches in Japan. Yeah, his ECW matches are not that great, but the King of the Hardcore tournament in Japan is some of the bloodiest matches you can find. I don't know if they're on YouTube, but yeah, him and Cactus Jack really tore it up in Japan in them matches. They're the ones to watch. These were kind of toned down slightly, which is weird considering. Do you know your ABCs because you want to give you the 4th letter of the alphabet? Woo. Austin's got something for you. I bet Austin's one of these what puts a hole in his popcorn and sticks his dick underneath, so when the girl is, or guy, whichever, is going for the last popcorn, she gets an handful of dick. You're that kind of guy, aren't you, Austin? I can tell. Yeah, I can tell. It's just there outside of me is Austin. He's nodding, he's agreeing. Aren't you, mate? You're agreeing with me. Why did the sperm cross the road? Because he put on the wrong sock this morning. Oh, love them jokes. Love. Is Day's chat? What is Day's chat joke? It's Day's chat joke, Austin. Austin talks so much trash. Haha, Dave. Something tells me you've done that before, Dave. What before? What are you trying to be impolite, Austin? I am sweet and innocent. You should know this. You sat outside of me. You've just put your clothes back on. I mean, it's good. I can now actually look at you properly. But yeah, you need to make me a cup of tea, by the way. I'm parched. Here's a good joke. What do you call a chicken that is looking at a bowl of vegetables? Chicken sees a salad. Chicken sees a salad. You've got to say it really fast, don't you? Chicken sees a salad. Nice. Good joke. Ladies, ever had a circumcised bologna sandwich? It's to die for. Never in a million years, William. Haha. Days would become Supernatural fan before I do a stream. Yeah, Days. Austin has 2 fears: being on camera and his voice being exposed. So him doing a stream would be amazing. You sweet and innocent Dave. Yeah. And you're that last part, I don't know what you're talking about, mate. I really don't know what you're talking about. I'm a massive fan of your dong now. Your dong's awesome. You've put it away now, Austin. So rude. Your dong is on this weekend's UFC card. It's going to be hilarious. I've got UFC card written down here. Is he the replacement for the Alves fight? Because I can't see your dong on the UFC playlist, but I've seen online today. So, it's interesting. He might have been swapped out. Because there's actually a fighter called TBA to be arranged. He's supposed to be fighting Alves. Did you hear about the concentrated accountant? He didn't budget. He had to work it out with paper and a pencil. There you go. The pay-per-view is over. Terry Funk and Tommy Dreamer won Unite, a main event. Let me know in the chat what your scores were. Did we get an impromptu match then? I think there's an extra match. Right, we're breaking news. So it went via Hold on, guys. Right, so that is right. That's another pay-per-view. That is your lot. Yeah, just messing around with the bloody thing then. Did you? Oh great, my husband cracked up some Sabbath on TV. My voice sounds freaking awful. Really different on camera to what you hear in person. I'd hate to think what my voice sounds like to you guys. When I hear it back, it's dreadful. It really is. I can't stand it. But I've kind of got used to it now. And it's a big thing. It's not that big, Dave. What's not that big? What, my dong? Your dong? Or Hostin's dong? Your dong. Hard to find sometimes. Your dong. William, your dong is hard to find sometimes. Not my dong. My dong's massive. And I would say that, wouldn't I? Oosh, James C. When you guys type things, you read them. My mind makes mental images sometimes. I make myself sick. What time are we on? That's a decent time. Right, we're going to go for another 10, 15 minutes, I think. Get your scores in if you were watching. Or rate the jokes of James. Let's rate James's jokes. Let's just have fun. Yeah. What did you think of the pay-per-view if you were watching? What did you think of James's jokes? Did you enjoy the stream? Yeah, let's do that. Oosh, James. Oh God, my arm is hurting. Wow. Trying to get comfy for the last bit. A pencil my ass. It's just nasty business. I have a man voice, to be honest. My sound recorded. You could deep voice there, ever. That's cool. Women with deep voices is considered sexy. What does a penis and a Rubik's Cube got in common? The more you play with it, harder it gets. Rate them jokes. James's jokes gets an 8 out of 10. The show gets a 9 out of 10. What, the pay-per-view or me? 9 out of 10. Cool. James's jokes gets a 9 out of 10 from Eric. Yeah, I've got to say they've been absolutely fire. James, you have been on top form tonight. Well done, my friend. This has been an awesome stream. I can't lie. It's been absolutely epic. Your jokes, a 10 out of 10 from me. Easily the highlight of this stream, and been a pleasure to read out, to be honest. Nice, Heather, like the actress who plays Serial Mum. The actress who plays Serial Mum, was that Kathleen Turner? Am I thinking of the right person there, James? The blonde woman, what was also in what is it? Jewel in the Nile and Romancing in the Stone. Them kind of flicks. I'm done. What, have you finished your jokes there, James? Oh, cool. Not to worry. I'm waiting to see what Dave gives them first. I've already shouted it out. I give the jokes 10 too. Did you ever hear about the Chippendale dancer who was arrested? Accidentally had his handcuffs on his wiener because they thought it was his arm. Everyone says I have a deep voice, but my voice recorded makes me sound like I'm 10. You are, Eric, aren't you 10? I thought you were 10. I went with, because James do better, more pussy jokes than dick jokes. James, lol, next time. Anyway, I am trying to remember what it was. Cyril Shepherd. Was it Cyril Shepherd? Could be. Yeah, maybe. Maybe that could be right. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Had to go real quick. I'm back now. Sounds like I missed a lot of 18 jokes. Plus from Dave and Jay. I didn't say the joke. I just read the jokes. They weren't my jokes. They were all James Chadwick. So he produced the swears and the dirty jokes. I just read them out. So not to do with me. So they're taking no credit. My all-time favourite joke is what I said last week. 2 weeks ago. Oh, what, in the Sunday stream? Remind us, James. God, I slept since Sunday. Well, it was like 2 weeks ago now, wasn't it? Yeah, the pay-per-view score. Let's have a bash at that. Yeah, I'm going to put my pay-per-view score. I think it was slightly better than last week, 2 weeks ago, but not by much. I think there were a lot more star quality on this show than there was 2 weeks ago. So, yeah, my score is coming on the screen in 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes. So we are going to go. Boom. Let's make that bigger. So that is my score for this pay-per-view. It gets a 6. It's not a massive difference from like the first pay-per-view, to be fair. A lot more bigger names. It didn't really grab my attention too much, but I think because the dirty jokes in the chat it took over a little bit. So that's my score for the pay-per-view, is that 6. Wait, my husband turned off the Pantera. Why? Why? Now it's Cinderella. Sweet. What a choice of songs. Web is returned a video entry. It looks like something that King would do. Haha. Returned. Retweeted, you mean? Ooh. What's the difference between oral sex and a police speed trap? At least with the oral sex you can see the countryman behind the bush. I nearly said the swear word then. I give it 10 out of 10, 6 out of 10 too. I agree, Davey Boy Smith. Fun fact, James, I've ordered that Davy Boy Smith today. It's on its way. We'll do a full review on this channel in the future. I've got something else with that order as well. All will be revealed really soon. It was Wrestling Escape Pod what retweeted it. Must have been good then. It's going to be interesting tonight on the Escape Pod. If you don't watch it live, don't worry, you can catch it anytime on YouTube. Come and see our ugly mugs again, because I'm on it. For about 20 seconds I'm on it, but I'm on it. And it looks like Dat King's going to be on it. And yeah, a fair few other of the members. Look out for Miss Clown One and his sexy pecs. Yeah. James, have you got it now? Have you received that figure? Is it as good as it looks? Let me know. Just can't wait to get my hands on it, to be fair. I will do a full review on this channel when I do get it. So definitely get excited for that, if you can get excited for that. Got some facts about Davy Boy Smith, which I'll drop in that video. I have basket waiting to pick up as well. All right, okay, cool. Bye Heather, thanks for stopping by, and see you in the Escape Pod in a little while. Awesome. It's been a great stream, guys. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me, sharing your jokes, sharing your dirty swear words. Should have had a swear jar, shouldn't I? Put a swear jar and just drop a coin in every time you swore in the chat, and then keep it. Why are the fudging comments not popping up on the screen? Why are my comments not popping up on the screen? They're showing up on my screen, iFlyer. So I don't know why they're not popping up on yours. I have literally no idea. Do not. Yeah, should be in the next couple of days. Yeah, I sent off for it this morning and said they dispatched it already. Don't know if you've got it from your local area, but I've ordered mine from Leeds, which is like literally the next city on from where I live. So yeah, probably reason why they could probably ship it out a little bit quicker. To be fair, I am not excited for Miss Clown. Fair enough. William, did you put a video in? You should have done with your ranch. It would have been awesome. We could have seen that tiger with sheep tiger thing. Yeah, look back at ePod. See you guys. Yep, see you later, Ever. Enjoy a little break. High Flyer, bye to you, my friend. Thank you for stopping by. Awesome as always. Good talking to you. Yorkshire. Thank you, Dave, for the coin jar. You know what? If we could have a tipper jar for every time anybody swore, I'd be quite loaded right now. Just saying. Maybe an idea when I do get monetized. Yeah, you can swear, but you have to pay for it. £5 a swear. I just did an online order idea. Where it's coming, just did an online order. Yeah, I got mine direct from Smith's toy shop here in the UK. Yes, so I went direct with my order. I didn't do Amazon or anything like that. Though I did with Bailey figure, and that came pretty quick. The expected delivery time did say Monday next week, but I do expect it sooner than that. Literally, as soon as I get it, there will be a review when I'm available to do one up on the channel. I'm not going to unbox it. I'm going to leave it in its original box. So we'll do an unboxing video. Yeah, we're doing a lot of them lately. I've got some stickers, Tops WWE stickers, what I'm going to open up on the channel. I've got 10 packs so far. I want 20 packs before I start doing that video to make it an epic one. Would have. I had a few £100 just for me. Yeah, James, you were your inheritance money, was it? You do right to spend some money on your t-shirts are fire, mate. Oh, you did order it off of Smith's. Cool. Like I say, the local one to me is Leeds. I could have got it from Barnsley or Sheffield or something like that. It might have took a bit longer, but the Leeds one's pretty fast. So, right, I'm gonna get chilled out now, guys. We're gonna wrap it up. So thank you so much for being a part of this stream. It's been epic. It's been awesome. You guys are fantastic. You could have a swear super chat idea. Yeah, that would be flipping awesome in future, wouldn't it? I've got to get monetized first, which I need like 900 people to sub to my channel. Bloody get 900 people from. Got to go, guys. Enjoy the show. Till next time. Yeah, it'll be next Wednesday, a week tomorrow. I'll be going live again. Not sure on what we'll be watching. We'll open my Twitter up for that. So any suggestions, but DM me or look for that tweet. Great stream, Dave. Look forward to your video later. Yeah, don't be too excited about that video on Escape Pod. It's not fantastic. It's just me talking about this channel, to be fair. It's not to get excited about. I'm sure the other videos will outclass me. I'm kind of hoping that the advert gets a mention. It might do, it might not. I'll be watching that, but won't be chatting. I'll be in the site. Cool, James. I know you're an Impact guy, so that's not a problem, dude. So have fun with both. Yeah, ballyhoo to you, William NC. See you later. I'll see you in the chat. See you all later on. So wrapping up, I've been Dave in real life. You guys have been fucking hilarious and awesome all at the same time. Remember to always keep it real. Until the next time. Bye for now.